Hello, in this video I will give my statement about Nerve Control 911 and tell you if it really works and if it will end once and for all with your nerve pains. So I ask you to watch this video until the end because I will still tell you the only disadvantage that this product has. Hi everybody, my name is Rosie, and I decided to share my personal experience using Nerve Control 911 3 months ago because I know that many people go through the same problems of nerve pain, and I know how bad and limiting this is. First, I bought original Nerve Control 911 that sells only on the manufacturer's website, that including I will be leaving here below in the description and also in the comments so that you find more easily and can see more information. The main reason that led me to buy the Nerve Control 911 was that I was no longer enduring so much pain in my feet and hands, that I often felt the sensation that they were on fire and at the same time receiving several pins. I was sick of not being able to play with my kids in the backyard anymore. I love them so much, and when those pains started, I unfortunately couldn't take the pain and was almost confined to a sofa watching TV with an ice pack next door for when that terrible sensation appeared again. Whenever I tried to exercise in any way, or go back to doing the normal activities I did before, the pain would come back and get worse afterwards, which practically had to lie down in so much pain. I had already gone to the doctor once and he had prescribed me several medicines and other supplements to relieve the pain, but that did not have any effect and were extremely expensive. Until one day I kept thinking about everything I'd ever done to end these pains and get back to living my life normally. So I came up with the idea of researching on the internet how to stop neuropathy. I saw some testimonials and reviews of some products, and I was evaluating the pros and cons that people talked about each one. Until I came across the Nerve Control 911 and saw that almost 100% of the people were speaking well of this supplement. I ended up entering the manufacturer's website and saw that the product was certified, had studies proving its effectiveness, had real person testimonials, and mostly had a 90-day guarantee in case I didn't have any results. So I decided to trust Nerve Control 911 and ended up buying it. I ended up buying 4 bottles because the discount was higher, and the product arrived at my house with about 2 weeks, very fast in my opinion. I started taking the Nerve Control 911, and I could really prove that it works, because I don't have any more pains in my hands and no more foot pain. I don't feel sharp in my feet, and I don't feel that horrible feeling of stepping on embers. Today I went back to cycling and doing physical activities with my husband, because we were always a very active couple to do activities, and more than a year ago those pains had taken away the joy of being happy together doing the things we like to do. Currently I go every Friday to the park with my children to play. It leaves me refreshed. I feel alive. Another thing that also changed after I started taking the Nerve Control 911 was that I feel more willing even to wake up earlier. If you, as I was already discrediting that there would be a simple solution to get rid of so many pains, I really recommend the Nerve Control 911 because it worked very well for me. Now, as I had spoken at the beginning of the video, the only drawback of doing treatment with Nerve Control 911 is because this supplement is not sold in local pharmacies or drugstores. It is only possible to buy on the manufacturer's website. That's why I'm leaving it here in the description so you don't have to look. Unfortunately, the neuropathy has no cure, but has treatment. I have done several treatments with doctors and other professionals, but nothing had worked until I found the Nerve Control 911, which is a natural supplement and has not caused me any side effects. I started to see my first results from the second week onwards, and today, already taking 4 months in the right way, that are 2 pills along with meals, I no longer have any pain and I no longer need to confine myself there as a couch and watch my life passing before my eyes without being able to enjoy. So the Nerve Control 911 works, yes, brought me plenty of results, and thanks to it I have my active life again. But all this result was not using only 1 week but using for 4 months every day 2 pills a day. I hope I've helped you with my experience using the Nerve Control 911, and if I've helped you, leave a like in this video or some comment. See you later.